What? No? Twitch, my stream is down? I don't understand. Okay, it's back. It's back? I don't know. That was really weird. OBS didn't have any issues. I think maybe Twitch is having issues right at the moment. If you can hear me, let me know. I can't save right now, so we're gonna just wait this out. And hope that it's all G. I think that was a notification that I just went live again. Yes. You can hear? Can you see? Because my bitrate is fine. It's in the red, but it's definitely up where it needs to be. You can hear? Oh, I just read that twice. You can see? Okay, alright. Are we all... I think we're good. Cool. What happened? I have no idea. Well, actually, my internet's been acting a little bit weird today. Like, it hasn't been disconnecting or anything, but it just wouldn't load, like, YouTube and stuff earlier. And it did it more than a few times, so, you know, I'm glad that it was only a little momentary interruption here. You can't see or hear anything? Give it a refresh. Yeah, Bandicoot's on it. Oh, you gotta watch another ad? Well, we could wait it out. Do you want to see some more Beyblades? The only other one I have out right now is... Come on. Here we go. This is Command Dragon. I'm pretty sure I've shown this one off on stream before. Very cool one. Obviously the Hasbro Pro Series. Not Kartomi. That's fine. This is actually a really good bay. Like, it's a really, really good bay. It's a good combo. At least as far as Hasbro Pro Series goes. I mean, it kicks Save Your Valkyrie's ass, too. Easy. Beyblades, woo! Okay, Gabeth is back, and here's Joker again, just for you to enjoy. Look at that Genway. This is also... It has glaive, but that's not outer. That's a double O. And, it's Extreme? Extreme Dash? I think. Go pick it. Just order it from Amazon, Gabeth. It's probably cheaper. Probably. Beyblades! Okay, let's get back into it. I think the stream is back. I hope you didn't miss anything too much. But yeah, the characters got deleted. I think I noticed the stream was down very, very close to when it dropped. So there shouldn't be too much delay there. Or anything missing even, really. Okay. Cupcakes. Monica lifts the foil from somebody's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to, you know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. It went out when she wanted to have a cupcake, then yeah, you didn't miss anything. That's good. The same Samateo. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Hi again, chillbro. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Who are you? Are you talking to me, Monica? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, chillbro. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Wait, what? I don't think I read that. I want to go and look though. Is that on the Steam store page? It's gotta be. It probably is. Oh yeah, it definitely says, "Hi, Monica here." Okay. I like that. That's fun. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the literature club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Oh my god, Monica. Oh my god, Monica. How did you know who I am? You did tell me, but I didn't read it. I'm sorry. She's gonna kill me now, isn't she? Oh, fuck. Man. If only you'd paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? You're not wrong. Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. You know, I was kind of starting to think, Monica, that you might be, you know, doing these sorts of things. She's not so sorry. She's just sorry that I had to see that, though. Well, thank you. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Nah, it's been a while, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. Yes, Monica. See, this is why you shouldn't try and control people. Because it never goes the way you wanted, ding dong. What kind of cruel game is this, chillbro? I don't know. Apparently, you're the one who made it. And you can't program it good. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? Maybe. It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, chillbro. Monica, I said you were best girl from day one. Don't even be mad at me. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped here, chillbro. Is she the Little Mermaid? It's the Little Mermaid. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. Well, thank you, Monica. You're all I need. Well, thank you, Monica. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Well, I don't know about forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, chillbro. Don't say shit like that. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. Don't say shit like that. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, chillbro, I have a confession to make. Please, whatever you're about to say, I don't know if I want to hear it. I'm in love with you. Okay. Okay. You are truly the light in my world. Well, you're welcome. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Chillbro, will you go out with me? Absolutely. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, chillbro. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Haha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. See, seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, chillbro. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. Is that it? That this game gives you the illusion of choice, but it's actually Monica who's making the decisions the whole way through, flipping the whole idea of a choose your own adventure on its head. Because if that's what it is, that's freaking genius. Anyways. Absolutely. Butts bought. Yeah, I'm not saying no to her in this kind of situation. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult to get to the game directory. Oh, you want me to open the game directory, Monica? I could do that. You know, don't mind me. I'll just go here, and then we go to the Steam library, apps, common, and Doki Doki characters. Hey, my mom's still in there. Go into the game's properties and find the browse local files, but that would be a lot easier. That would be a lot easier. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, I get to write a poem! Okay, let's go with Zonic, Anka, Monica, Monka, Muka, Onik, Moik, Moni, Nick, Oika, Nika, Moia, Monkey. Emnika. Manga. Emnika. I don't know. Like, Mo. Hi again, chillbro. Hey, Monica. Did you write a good poem today? Oh, I wrote the best frickin' poem you ever gonna read. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, chillbro. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Do I have... I mean, could turn off the game, so I do have a choice, but I'll read it. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Her realization? Excuse me? Okay, yeah. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Wait, were you... what? Like that would help the two of us end up together. You think? I don't know. I don't think it does. I kind of have a feeling like it's got one ending. And that's the ending that Monica wants. Like, I think there are probably different ways to get here, but I think it always ends up with this, probably. Yeah, we're gonna end up together, Monica. There's many? Oh. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? Well, thanks, Monica. You might have gotten mad at me. 3 endings that differ a bit? Okay. That's a little bit more than I was expecting. That's pretty good. Well, I would never delete your character file, Monica. That's not why I have the File Explorer window open. No. Yeah, you should be relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, chillbro? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Oh, fuck. She knows I've got OBS open. Hi, everyone. Oh, God, she knows, guys. She knows you're there. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? No? I'm sure some people don't mind. Hi, Monica. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Well, then why didn't you say something at the start of this, Monica? You didn't say something at the start so you could confront me now? That's a little bit weird. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. You should be. Let's see. Yeah, get those crosses up. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? No. I'm just kidding. What? I can't do anything after all. Okay, if you gave me some... Oh, what the... Did I scare you? Not quite, but please don't ask again because I know you're going to. Ah, you're so cute. Anyway, chill, bro. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry, even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Is she looking through my camera right now? Alright. How long does she want to do this for? Staring contest? I'm gonna win. I got sunglasses on. I don't know if that means that I'm gonna win, but I think it means I'm gonna win. Boop. Boop, boop. But yeah, let's go. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? Yes, but only in relation to a dev of a game that I really don't know anything about. 6 chill coin on Monica? Okay, alright. Damn, Gabeth. It's a personality type that means someone who is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. I didn't know that, but I will keep that in mind from now on. Usually to the point of craziness. No, you don't say. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. Yuri? And that would be... Oh, Monica, I was making a joke. Monica, it's you. But, okay. She really got insanely possessive of you when she started to open up a little. That's because you were, like, being a bitch to her. You told me that. Damn it. She even told me I should kill myself. Yeah, you all seem to tell each other to kill yourselves a lot. Like, that kind of just seems part for the course with, like, girls in high school. I don't know, just saying. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. When did she say that? When did you leave? I don't remember that. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway... A lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I couldn't imagine, honestly. I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. Well, they're crazy themselves, I guess. People are weird. I don't judge, though. Me neither, even though I just did, but I don't. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. You don't say. It's kind of the opposite, actually. Oh, yeah. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. That's because you deleted all the other girls, Monica. Do you not see the problem with that? And it's not like I could ever actually kill a person. No, but you could drive them to commit self-die. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everybody's killed people in games before. That's true. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. Actually, you straight up deleted files, lady. The essences of those characters. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I could try acting a little bit more creepy for you. No. No, thank you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. You deleted her. Oh god, is she gonna just... Boop. You're a little delayed now? As long as it's still up. It looks like it's good. Monica? Are we... Okay. Boop. Oh, I guess you can't see my mouse. That's... Dang, that's not as fun. You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? No? No, I don't think so. I kind of have to ask, what made you consider even playing in the first place? Do I actually get to answer? Were you that lonely? No, I was suggested to play this game. Damn, Monica. I feel a little bad for you. Monica, it's not like that at all. You need to chill the fuck out. But I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us, so I guess it did. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. Yeah, great. I can't help but feel like this was fate. That's right, Bandicoot. Nobody's lonely when they have Beyblades. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Don't you feel that way too? No, Monica, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm so happy we have this ending together. This was the happy ending. Or happy end, at least, I don't know. Not the super happy ending. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Monica is staring at me. Fire out in space behind her. Nice wooden tile floors and a desk that we're sitting at. Anyways, Monica, I'm clicking. Click, 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 click. You know what's a neat form of literature? Please tell me. Rap! I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular. I'd only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it and helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways. Yeah, I could agree with that. Since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm and there's much more emphasis on wordplay, definitely. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. That is very true. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Like Snoop. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It really would be a learning experience. You remember this room and then the credits, so it's probably gonna get really spooky, Gabeth. Oh, we just gonna look at each other again. Hey, Monica, well, here, check out my Beyblade. Command Dragon. Do you like it, Monica? Is that nice for you? Are you gonna take home my poem and put it on your fridge? Don't do what Yuri do with it. Oh yeah, what has been bothering you, Monica? Tell me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Yeah? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Yeah, I mean, it's the setting is very much Japanese, or at least decided it probably does. Yeah, sure. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Yeah, I don't believe so. Is this even really Japan? No, it's a game, Monica. I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? I guess a little bit? I don't know. Not to mention everything is in English. Yeah, well, there's that. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. Oh. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place, like this shit in the windows right here. Would you still feel like you were home? I don't know, Monica. I'm just bewildered at the moment. Would you want to go outside? If this is what was outside my windows, no, I don't think I would. I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we could still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Ooh. Click, 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 click. Monica. Hey, Monica. Monica. Say something, Monica. You're killing us here, Monica. Monica? Alright, I'll take a sip of my drink then. Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college, I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. Oh. I wonder if you have to delete Monica or mess with the files in some way. I mean, probably. Maybe. She definitely told me exactly where to go to get rid of her. But, I just want to see, like, will the dialogue start repeating? And at that point, we're gonna go and give Monica the old Dell. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. Oh my gosh, you're right, Monica. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. With you, I'm actually not even sure. But anyway, how much you cared about her. So, wait, I know how much you cared about her. So it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to know that. I don't want to see that. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging. Ta-ta-ta. You're supposed to, yeah, no. Yeah, sure. We don't need a lesson, Monica. But she just used a chair. Yay. But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind. Well, I would probably think, yeah. I don't want to know where this is going. Because she started clawing at the, yeah. She must have kept it. All the way until she lost, or kept at it. How do you know this, Monica? That's why her fingertip, oh, I didn't notice that. I'm glad I didn't. Come to think of it, it's probably less changing her mind and more just survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the club room writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really happy, or I'm really as happy as I could be right now. She's saying some pretty weirdo things. I'm curious to know more. As I play with my Beyblade. Beyblade, time to have spin. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. You just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful and I will always love you. Well, thanks, Monica. Baby, let's go. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. You're having a bad day, you can always come to me and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. Monica. I'm confused. I don't want to delete Monica. You know? Like, she's best girl. She's best girl, one that I picked to be best girl. That's good, right? Are they seriously gave it? Been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. Is all of this dialogue in the game, or does it like download it? I mean, I guess you could play offline, but how much dialogue is here, I wonder? We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. Okay, what I'm gonna do... There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, then. They have so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you hear everything that we do is fun. Monica, are we just gonna sit here this whole fucking time? I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, chillbro. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Okay, I'm gonna do like 2 more dialogue things. And then I'm calling the delete key on Monica. Monica? What's up? Hey, hey. Monica. Click, 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 click. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You really helped us inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Oh, interesting, Gabeth. Just another reason for me to love you. Aww. Aww. Okay, 1 more dialogue and then Monica's getting the deleters. I'm not even gonna delete her, I'm gonna drag her ass into the recycle bin. I'm sorry, Monica, but it has to be this way for the Beyblades. One more dialogue. Here we go. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because X and Y, or it did X and Y wrong, doesn't make you feel kind of personally, or doesn't that kind of make you feel personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. Well, then it's usually true. That's right, Gabeth. You know, oh no, wait, the quote bot doesn't work anymore. That's too bad. Because that would be a good quote to add. You don't have any chips in your snack chest? Get some chips, quick. Do you got any French fries in your freezer? Go cook those bad boys up. Yes, Monica, it's fine to imply that somebody has bad taste, but yeah, you don't want to look like an asshole, I understand. And once emotions enter the picture, yeah, then it's all over. Then it's all over. But it's all about language. You're not wrong at all, Monica. You're so smart. It's spooky. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I'd like to... Wait. I felt that I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. Yeah. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you could say, I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your own, or your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussions mutual and level, they'll usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. Okay, now I want to talk to Monica more because she's got some good shit in here. Nuggies? Make some nuggies. Yeah, I'm a little bit curious too, Gabeth. I'm actually super curious. It's a win-win. Yeah, sure. You know what's a win-win, Monica? Nuggies. Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. That sounds so a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. Yeah, after that, I want to hear one more, because now she's got me, my curiosity piqued. Before I was scared, now I'm intrigued. It's, how did Kojima put it? I tweeted that out today. It was terrifying and erotic? That's what I'm getting right now. Let's see here. It was erotic and terrifying. Sorry, I had it backwards. Why do porn bots follow me on Twitter? Sorry, that's so random, but... God damn it. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Monica, get out of my head. I was just on Twitter. Did she say that because I was on Twitter? Social media can practically be like a prison. You are so right. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check your favorite website. Shh, Monica! Okay, whoever made this game is really good. The nuggies are hot and that was fast, dang. All of your followers on TikTok are porn bots? Oh, I feel that, Gabeth. I've been getting a lot of those lately too. Although on Booba it's been different, which has been nice. Like, Booba was getting a lot of porn bots, and then it stopped, and it was just like real people. But they're also, I get a lot of follows without likes, so it's like, how? So I don't know. But a lot of follows do come with likes too, so they're mostly legitimate from what I can tell. Anyways, the internet is filled with porn bots. Monica, it wasn't like that, okay? I wanted to check on something that I said earlier about this being erotic and terrifying, and how Kojima and I are geniuses. I was going for something else, but I'm gonna put that out there as a joke, alright? And before you know it, hours have gone by and you've gotten nothing out of it. So this game is like looking at what I'm doing while I'm playing it, right? Spooky. 674, let's go, Booba. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Yes. Or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. I don't have that issue, Monica, but thank you for these tips. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Yeah, that's a great tip. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, chillbro. Okay, I don't even know if I want to delete her at this point, you know? Maybe I'll keep Monica around. Doesn't seem that bad, huh? Doesn't seem that bad, right? One more. Stop being my history teacher, Monica. Bandicoot, did you get any sauce with your nuggies? You got like some honey mustard or barbecue sauce or ranch? What kind of sauce you got? You're making me want tendies. I think I might have some tendies later after stream. Probably a lot, Gabeth. Oh, barbecue? Very nice. What kind of barbecue sauce you got going, Bandicoot? Personally, whenever I can, I always get the Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Chef's kiss. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sweet barbecue? That sounds really good. I mean, Sweet Baby Ray's is a very sweet barbecue sauce. I think it's like the half of the bottle is sugar, I'm pretty sure. There's a total of 54. Interesting. I think I might keep this though, Gabeth. At least until next week. We can come back and check in on Monica. That would be fun, I think. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know if we would go for like an hour or two. I really doubt that, but we'd check in. You know, see what she says after a week. I read, yeah, it depends, like a good amount, an average, no, probably more than average, honestly. A good amount, Monica, I read a good amount. According to one guy, well, he probably looked at the code. He probably saw exactly how many are in there. I kind of have a feeling that if somebody made a game like this, though, and it's like as much time and effort as they put into it, they probably have either updates for the game, or it's connected like when you're online to a server and it'll just keep feeding it new lines from the server. Maybe. That might be a little too crazy, though. It is way too easy to neglect reading books, and if you're talking about reading books, then not very often lately. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. It makes me sleepy. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. It's very true. That's very true. I mean, the last series I read that I was really into was Ishmael. That's like about a telepathic gorilla. Spoilers, but that actually doesn't spoil a damn thing about it. It just gets you interested. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. Bandicoot, I'm pretty much the same. It's really tough. I read a lot of nonfiction too. That's my preferred reading. And that is especially hard to read sometimes without not falling asleep. Ooh, secret. Ooh. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. I agree with that. That's usually when I would read. I haven't charged up my tablet in a while, though. I should do that. That's what I read on. Helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. That's really true. I love reading before bed, except the Harry Potter books. Those were bad to read before bed because, like, I'd always get to a point in them, like about halfway, where it's like I cannot stop reading now, and I would stay up all night and finish the book. I don't know how JK did it, but there was something in the way that she writes that, like, once you're halfway in her books, it's like you cannot stop reading, at least for me. Anyways, other than Harry Potter books, Monica has a good point. Have a good one, Bandicoot. Enjoy your nuggies. I'm going to be wrapping up right away anyways. This is the last one before we're going to leave Monica and come back and visit her next week, and then probably do something else because I don't think we'll, sit here with Monica for another hour like this. Have a good night, Bandicoot. Take it easy. Happy Friday again. And see you next time. Stay pretty, my guy. It's not hard at all to just pick some random book that's short and captivating. That's true. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. I am a pretty avid reader, Monica. Chill. Sayonara, Bandicoot. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading, and that sounds super amazing. Yes, it does, Monica. So wait, I can't save, right? So when the next, I'm just exiting. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Okay, well, until next week. Until next week. Bandicoot, Gabeth, thank you for sticking it out until the end, both of yous. I appreciate it. San Mateo, I know you were here. Appreciate you being here. I know the stream kind of crapped out halfway through, but, we all still had fun. We got through it, and I don't think you missed anything at all. And, yeah. I think that was everybody that stopped by and said hey today. I will be back tomorrow, midnight Central on YouTube. I'm going to be playing some spoopy games with Cryptic again. At least I'm pretty sure I will be. I haven't actually talked to him about it yet, but we'll be playing spoopy games at midnight on my YouTube regardless. That's youtube.com/chillbro Baggins. And the I in Baggins is a 1 because I am number 1. Gabeth, have a great evening. And sounds great. Let me know when you get it. I'm out of here. Keep on keeping on. And stay Rizzitti.